Hello, I'm Dr. Mircea Basaraba.
And I'm Mara Hutchings, nurse practitioner. Welcome to Southern Tennessee Cardiology. Here at Southern Tennessee Cardiology, we offer a variety of testing done right here in our office. Along with our highly trained and skilled staff, we have the latest technology for cardiac stress testing, high-tech ultrasound, and cardiac monitoring. Whether you are experiencing chest pain, palpitations, or need clearance for surgery, Southern Tennessee Cardiology is here for your cardiac needs.
Everyone, we're all dressed in different things. I am dressed as a statesman. One statesman of the year. I'm dressed as
Congratulations.
and a ball fan, of course.
Absolutely.
Although Vanderbilt,
I worry about that game.
that's going to be a tough one. All right, so anyway, we're here. I told you all about it. So much going on. We have such uncertainty going on right now in our federal government that we have our leadership looking out for our needs. Grundy County will be just fine based on what I heard before the show.
Absolutely.
What's going on?
As many have seen on Facebook already, Highland Community Church and Logger Church in Gertley Logger have partnered together to create this organization called Grundy County Hope Outreach. This is, with all the uncertainty around the SNAP program and WIC and so many things like that, we've got a Grundy County food bank, but they're limited at what they're able to do, with volunteers and resources. And, God has blessed both of us with churches that's full of workers and pretty large congregations. And so we've came together and created this organization so that we can start providing weekly food boxes. When we done this, when we met, one of the things is we didn't want to just, Highland has been doing this for, since COVID days, and Logger has too, giving away food boxes and things. And a lot of times when stuff is donated to us, we get what we get. And this time, what's been different about it is we have actually placed orders of what we want. That way, next Saturday when people come and get a food box, they're not just getting random stuff and they get home and they can't even make a meal out of. They're going to get potatoes and onions and macaroni and protein and fruit and milk and so many things. I really believe this is going to be a true blessing to people.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for us as a church to come together and show unity in the churches and for our community, because above and beyond all things, God has called us to be the hands and feet of Jesus, and
right.
and it's the church's job when people are in need, we're to go out into the community and help them. And as Brother Tyler said, we've been doing this maybe not to this extent at Logger Church, but last year we just at Thanksgiving we prepared hot meals, to give away, and so we've been doing this in smaller steps to get to this point to where we're able to do this. But just like as Brother Tyler mentioned, the Grundy County Food Bank's a great organization. They help a lot of people. I think they helped around 80 families just this week. But one of the criteria to that is it's income based, so in times like this, we need those folks to continue to get their help.
Right.
But we want to go a step further in another layer and give on top of that. And so not only are they getting one box of food, they're getting multiple places that can help,
right.
Fill the pantry at home to sustain them for a little while. And so that's where we're at with this. And because people may wonder, well, we already got things like this going on. But again, this is just going to be something that we can do to help the community during these times. And it's not just for those that are below poverty level.
No.
Because we have multiple families just in our church that work at Arnold Air Force Base, for example. they've been without work now for well over a month.
Yeah.
You know, and some of those may be better than others, but you have young families that are raising young children, and you go without work for a month when nothing's coming in and something's going out, you really get upside down real quick. So this is affecting more people other than just those below poverty level. And so we want to be able to help all those. We want to encourage folks that we created a social media page. We've created a outreach organization here for that reason. We want people to be able to come on there. There's a Google form on there. You can click on that link. You can fill it out with all the information that you need to put on there. And nobody knows that information. If you want it to be kept private, there's places on there you can put that. And if you say, I don't want to drive out there in that line and get a box because okay. If you just need it, I'll meet you at the church and I'll give it to you. Or you can cut. You just want us to bring it to your house, I'll bring it to your house. And so it's affecting a lot more people right now than just in a common circumstance. So. We just want to be able to help our people, and the great situation would be that one side decides it's time to open the government up, and they open the government up today, and we may do this for a week or two, and everybody's back on their feet. Worst case scenario, the government don't open till after Thanksgiving, and we're still doing this into Christmas.
Right.
And you do that, and you're running into large sums of money, large sums of funds, and lots of food. And as Tyler said, the food we just ordered 32,000 pounds of food.
Wow.
32,000. And here's one thing that I've thought a lot about this, because so many people said, well, what are you going to do if the government opens back tomorrow and SNAP, food stamps and WIC don't get affected at all? It's the holidays, Christmas. That's the reason, at Highland, the reason when this the Lord laid this on my heart to do food boxes at Thanksgiving and Christmas was because it's so hard on people already anyway. He said 80-something people the food bank served this week alone. If food stamps stop, you're not talking about 80-something families a week, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. I mean, people that goes from having food, $400, $500, $600 a week or a month, whatever it is, on food stamps to not having anything at all. When we do our food giveaways at 10 a.m., I meet the truck at 5:30 or 6 a.m. in Tracy, and there is always people in line when I get there. That tells you the need people have. That's not people just abusing it. And I hear that all the time. And, if we do 400 boxes every Thanksgiving, I can't honestly tell you, I can't name one person that I could look at and say, they don't need that. I mean, it's a real need in people's life. I mean, people struggle today. Used to one income families, was able to make it. Now it takes two families. Two husband and wife working, two incomes to make it nowadays. And so, this is what the church is supposed to be doing. Jesus Christ never intended on the church to be contained to four walls. Every bit of Christ's ministry, if you'll look, he was in the street, going to where the worst of the worst was. And, we're not going to just give away food boxes. We're going to provide formula. We're going to diapers. We're going to do what we need to do. We're going to show what the church is supposed to be in this county. I'm thankful for it.
Maybe a blessing in disguise.
It is.
How about you, Daniel? Any thoughts on that? North and South getting together. This is kind of kooky.
As you said earlier, the Grundy County Hope Outreach, that's the problem we have in our country right now is a lot of people look at it that we don't have any hope, and our hope is in Jesus Christ and Him alone. So, and yes, when we can take two separate entities that are in separate parts of the community, I'll get into another partnership we have a little later, more in our community, but separate ends of the community, and we come together to do this, and we're not trying to get the glory for it as each church individually. Other churches are welcome. Anybody's welcome to come and partner with us and be part of this.
We want other
we
churches to
want
partner
people
with
to
us.
be part of it, but it's showing unity, and that's what we've got to show in these times and in this time in our country. We've got to unify as one body, and
Right.
there's one body in Christ, and so doing that as two different churches is an excellent opportunity for us to help. And as Brother Tyler said, they've been doing this
Yeah, it's
hands
been
down,
years,
hands
yeah.
down. They can put on a food giveaway like nobody's business.
Seriously.
They go in there, they put the food boxes together. When he said they meet the truck at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, that means by 10 o'clock they've got to have 400 food boxes put together. So he's got an army that goes in there. So they have figured out how to do that. And that's what I've told our folks at Logger Church. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel. We're going to fall in there with them and just follow their lead because they already know how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've done it at smaller scales across time, and we've more focused on prepared meals.
Yeah.
So as I said earlier, last year we started doing a Thanksgiving prepared meal, and we gave it away. We gave away 300 of those
That's
last year.
amazing.
So this year, later in the month, we're planning to do that again. But we kind of felt drawn to doing that side of it, where Tyler's felt drawn to doing the boxed meals. So we wanted to fall in there and help with this, and we want it to be something that people
Proud of.
know, and
Yeah.
they can get what they
Yeah.
need when they come to get it. Like I said, when we place the order this week, you're going to get fresh vegetables, which is onions, potatoes, bell peppers, squash,
Love it.
corn on the cob. All that's fresh,
Nice.
and then you're going to get other items that you're able to prepare a meal with. Tyler mentioned the milk and all that, and WIC is a big thing right now that's being threatened. And a lot of people in our community depend on WIC to be able to get their baby formula,
Right. It's high.
all that stuff, and that's very expensive. I would say, I don't know the statistics, but I would say average it's about $30 a can. Some as high as $55, $60 for a 1 can of formula.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because both of our grandbabies had to have a different kind of formula that was very expensive,
That'll last 2 or 3 days.
that only lasts a
Wow.
few days. So we made a partnership with a local grocery store, the Piggly Wiggly there in Grootly Logger. So when you're in line, or when you send us your information on that Google form and you tell us I'm going to need baby formula because I've got an 8-month-old and a 15-month-old
Right.
at home, we're going to give your phone number and information to the Piggly Wiggly and Grootly Logger, and you'll be able to go in there, tell them why you're there. They've got a keypad, you can type your phone number in.
That's right.
They'll give you your can of milk, and at the end of the week, we'll go in there and pay for all those cans of milk that's been given out.
Wow.
You can't just walk in there
Yeah.
free-handedly and say, I'm here for a can of
Right.
milk. You got to sign up through this program so we can let the people at the Piggly Wiggly know and give them your information. So there's no way that we could have ordered all the formula that's going to be needed during
Right.
this time,
There's
because
so many
there's
different ones.
Yeah.
every baby takes something different,
Yeah.
So that came up in our meeting last week. We had a meeting with 15 or 20 people across the community from every aspect and every part of the community,
Yeah.
and we just brainstormed, and this is what came out of that brainstorming meeting. And so they're going to do something similar to this down in Pelham this weekend, I think.
I think it is
it's
too,
I think
yeah.
it's tomorrow. So people down there can already start getting help, but the earliest we could get our food was next week.
Gotcha.
One thing I want people to know is this. While Monday we'll announce the location
Okay.
of where it's going to be at, but one thing we want to do is we want to move this food giveaway around this county.
Okay.
If we, wherever we have it next week, we're not going to leave the people of Tarleton Valley out, the people of Pelham. I mean, we want to take care of the entire county. But here's what we need from people. We need your help.
Okay.
That's the reason that link is on there. Is so people can go on there and register. If somebody in Tarleton Valley needs help, if we don't know they need help, we can't help them. I mean, you're talking about an entire county. We do have a large army that's going to be helping, but also, the fire departments, different entities and organizations that can and want to help us do this. I mean, we want to make it, if we do it at the high school, when you come out there that day, this has been my whole motto from the start of this, is I don't want to just stand there and hand you a food box and go on. I want it to be a pleasurable experience for people. I want them to hear music, and I want them to see people smiling and see, banners and balloons, and I mean, it to be something nice
And
for
we're gonna
people to
ask
be
you-
proud of.
Ask you, hey, is there anything we can pray with you about?
Yes.
Nice.
Or do you have a home church? Do you want, pull over here, we'll talk to you about that. Your salvation, you say, listen, I don't know nothing about Jesus Christ, and I don't know how to find out.
And I
Well,
won't
park your car right here.
That's
We've
right.
got people that's fixing to talk to you,
That's
You just say, hey, I don't feel good today. I'd love for y'all to pray with me. And, hey, that's what we're there for. We're going to stop the car. We're going to pray with you because, again, it's not about us. It's about Him.
No, that's
and,
right.
And it's about Jesus Christ and lifting Him up and doing things that's pleasing unto Him.
Amen.
I think, and honestly, at Highland, I've always preached this, that outreach, what we're doing, this is what pleases God. This is His heart. He wants us to do this. I mean, before food stamps and welfare and all these type of things, you had the church. Somewhere down the line, that kind of got lost somewhat, where it was just, if you want to come to church, come. If you don't, that's okay. Over the years, I've had several pastors ask me, said, well, what did you do at Highland Church for it to grow like it did, from 15 people to 250? And I tell them everything. Number one, it wasn't me, it was God. But the second thing is outreach. Is when those people see that there's no benefit to me to stand out there, to thousands and thousands of dollars and time and effort to do this. There's no personal benefit at all for any of us that does it, other than to see a great grandmother that's raising her great grandchildren. Every single time we do it, so many pulls in, squalling their eyes out as we're loading their vehicle, and they're crying, saying thank you. And then when they decide to go to church, they come to where they seen Jesus at, and they show up at church. I mean, that he mentioned it. We need other churches.
We do.
We need other churches to help. If it's just, Stephen can probably put it up on the screen at some point today. It's on Facebook. But for $25 a family, if with your donation of $25, we can feed an entire family.
Wow.
A large box of food. I mean, a large box of food. It will blow. That's including drinks too.
Wow.
It'll blow your mind what you're going to get.
And that's as long as we can continue to use the source of food we're using. And,
That's right.
And that's an astronomical number to be able to feed a family, for $25. And just to throw this out there, we're shooting for 400 families this week. That could turn into 600, 800 very quickly, but we had to have a starting point, and we said, hey, let's start at 400, and we'll climb from there if necessary. And so our base that we started at is that. As things continue to come in this week, this weekend, this following week, we'll add to that number if necessary. And that's not counting the stuff for the babies and the young children. And
That's right.
And we've partnered with the school system and this organization, and we're hoping to have enough stuff that we can send a bag of food home with little Johnny, that is kid directed, a cup of applesauce,
cereal,
a box of cereal, a microwavable cup of macaroni and cheese, something like that a child is looking for that'll sustain them on top of the meal that mom and daddy's already got, so, a lot of times kids don't have that. When you give them a food box, they'll get to eat that meal. But we all know children love to have a little something extra as the day goes along. So if they need a flavored thing of applesauce, or they can drink a Dr. Pepper or whatever, that makes their day. And so we want to try to do that also in our partnership with the school system. communities in the schools. So
Sounds like you guys hit all of the layers because it could get hairy.
I hope
it
so.
could.
There was a letter went out this week in the schools.
Mm-hmm.
If you're watching, get that filled out, get it sent back in. But listen, the food giveaway next Saturday is what we want it to be. Is if Pelham calls, and says, "Hey, we need 10 food boxes," and next Saturday the 8th, and it's after that, and they need some food boxes. Guess what? You reach out to those two numbers on the flyer, Katrina McGuirt or Shasta Tate, or myself or Daniel, either one, and we're going to get food boxes. That's something, we keep food boxes all the time. We're going to provide the needs. But here's one thing. So here's my thought on this is next Saturday the 8th, and then the 15th, it'll be, that's, if this government shutdown continues, the 22nd is Thanksgiving week.
Following week.
Yep.
Thanksgiving weekend. That is in Palmer. Daniel and them's doing hot meals, and they've partnered with some more churches to give away some food boxes at the Palmer Community Center. And this
That's
is
on
all
the 22nd?
Yes.
Okay.
This is all going to be on social media. And Highland will be back in Tracy at the park like we always are, giving away all of our food boxes with hams and turkeys, like we always do.
Is that the 22nd as well?
It is.
Okay.
This is
That's
all.
Right. It's usually the same date.
It is. Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
It is.
So I'll touch on that real quickly
All right.
about the one in Palmer. So Brother Chad Smith at Barker's Cove Community Church, that for the last few years they've been doing an outreach in the Palmer Community Center. So they approached us and Bivens Chapel Church, Brother John Ross Jones at Bivens Chapel. So we partnered together. So it's Barker's Cove Logger Church and Bivens Chapel Church. And we're going to have a community outreach at the Palmer Community Center November 22nd. They've partnership with Rise Up Grundy, so we're going to give away 200 to 300 food boxes that day.
Wow.
They're going to have hot dogs and chili. We're going to give away coats, toboggans, gloves, things of that nature that prepare for winter, especially for those that are homeless in the community and things of that nature. So we're trying to address that. Same day, November the 22nd at Logger Church Fellowship Hall. We started this last year. We're going to have turkey and dressing dinners, hot cooked dinner meals. You can come through there, get those. We'll have more. It goes out on social media about that.
What date is that?
The 22nd, same day.
Same
This is all the same day.
Wow.
So you'll be able to go to Palmer Community Center,
Okay.
get a food box,
Yep.
Get a coat, get a pair of gloves,
Right.
drive down to our church. You never have to get out of the car at our church.
Right.
Drive through the parking lot.
Yeah.
We'll hand you a sack with 5 dinners in it if that's what you need. And you can go on. If you needed to come in and eat it, hey, that's perfectly fine. We'll allow that too. But we're shooting for 500 to 600
Wow.
Thanksgiving dinner meals that day that'll be prepared hot and ready to go when they get there. So
Your women cook.
yes, between that and the outreach at Palmer Community Center, we feel like we're going to be addressing a lot of issues on that end of the community.
right.
Nice.
And then Tyler's
At this end,
at the
those are the north and
Roundhouse
south.
Park, they're going to be addressing this. So we feel like the week of that
Thanksgiving,
weekend
yeah.
and the following week's going to be covered. But we do understand that there's going to be people that still going to need stuff. So we'll still have food stored back, have boxes ready to go for those that specifically call and say, we still need a box of food.
So what if it goes through December? Are we prepared to?
We're going to keep going.
We
I
will.
mean, I can't imagine anyone being a Scrooge up in the federal government,
No.
but
Well, we don't never
we
know.
don't know.
You don't know.
They're
But,
stubborn.
back to the 22nd,
Yeah, all right.
these food boxes that, for sure the ones we do,
Mm-hmm.
it's a Thanksgiving meal.
Okay.
We know how costly that is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've ordered hams and turkeys somewhere around 400 hams and turkeys, and the boxes will, the food boxes will be everything to go with that. So we feel confident that the 22nd, anybody in Grundy County can get a Thanksgiving meal, either prepared hot or to prepare at home for Thanksgiving Day.
Wow.
The the key to this is, one is marketing. We're going to keep advertising. We're going to keep pushing this. If your neighbor is a shut-in, they're not able, we always ask, fill that link out, and that way we can take them a box. We want to be the hands and feet of Jesus. We want to meet these needs. Christmas is coming up. It's a difficult time. Miss Kay Johnson, her organization that she normally does, is not doing that this year. So that means the burden's going to fall on some families even more now. We looked at what Miss Kay done. I don't
know how she did it.
About when she shut down, and once I sat down with Miss Kay and she showed me it took about $80,000 and how many kids. I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
But we don't have any full-time staff at Highland yet, and it was going to be a huge undertaking for what we're already doing. And so, I hate it. We couldn't do it, but again, as Christmas gets closer, there is things like Daniel talked about we're going to be doing with coats and stuff like that and clothes for kids. But we need people to communicate. If they'll reach out to us and let us know their needs, we'll do anything we can to help.
All right. So there's a form on the Grundy County Hope Outreach that we need to fill out, or our folks need to fill out for people who need
whatever their need is. Yes.
So Grundy County Hope Outreach, if you have social media, you can find it there. There's 2 links there. There's one to donate, and there's one to sign up on the Google form. 2 other things. One thing I was getting at is Tyler mentioned the phone numbers. Sister Shasta Tate, her phone number's already out there for everybody, 931-580-6478. And Sister Katrina McGuire, 931-259-6717. So
if they don't
don't have
form,
social media, don't know what a Google form is, that's perfectly fine. Call these 2 numbers.
And they'll put you on the list.
They'll take your phone number, they'll take your name, they'll take how many's in your household, whether you have any special needs as far as babies, anything like that. You give them any information you need to give them. And we want to stress something else. This is private.
That's right.
Any information that's given to this group is private. It's not going to be distributed to anybody. It's not going to be.
It's not even between our churches.
Right.
One person sees it, and when it, for instance, when this information goes to the Piggly Wiggly for the formula and the milk, one person will get it there.
I'm not even going to see it.
No.
I won't know whose numbers
so
gets put into the Piggly Wiggly,
right.
Distribution thing. I don't know who's calling this list.
Right.
I don't know who's filled out the Google forms. I mean, I'm going to see them face to face if they come through the line that day.
Right.
But I don't know the ones that said, "Hey, I need a box," unless I'm the one that delivers it to them. But
right.
they're not calling me and saying, "Hey, we've had Tyler call us today saying they need help. We've had Iva call us today saying," that's not how it's working. It's going into a database just so we know. We got to feed 400 people. We got to feed 500 people. We don't care who those 600 people are, or 500 or 400. That doesn't concern us. We just want to know that it's people that needs help, and we're getting it to them.
Because there's some folks who we're prideful.
That's right.
It would be hard. It
would be hard.
God has blessed me with a good job, and I've said this all week. But if I didn't get paid tomorrow, it wouldn't take long. I'm in my 30s, got a house payment, wife, takes care of the baby. It's difficult, but it would be so hard for me as a man. We're prideful humans to go and say, I need help.
Yeah.
But this can be confidential, and it's going to be, we just want to help people. We're working on a resource page as well for our Facebook. If you can't find Grundy County Hope Outreach, Logger Church or Highland Community Church, either one of our pages got all this. But during this time, we know winter's coming. We want it to be a place where people can go to this one social media page,
just one source,
and look. And if you're any resource in Grundy County,
Mm-hmm.
if it's available, we're going to have it there.
Gotcha.
We're going to have a resource page where you can do that.
So even if other churches like Pelham UMC is doing one,
Yes, we're working on that right now.
so then you just you will have that resource and can share with others.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
gotcha.
Yes.
That is awesome.
You know, I'll say this real quick. For so long, you know, it's hard for people to know where to go because there has been so much different information. You know, people that struggles with paying their gas bill for no heat. You know, what kind of resources do we have in this county for that? And so that's what we want. I mean,
One resource page would be fantastic.
it would. I mean, absolutely. I mean, next week this stuff's gonna go. It'll be in the Herald. Next week there'll be a video that'll come out as well. Pastor Matthew Meeks, that's Daniel's pastor. I want to thank him so much for this. He wasn't able to be here. He's had a new grandbaby. Completely understand. I'm a grandpa now that I love it better than life. I love my grandbaby. She's the outside of Jesus Christ. She's my favorite thing in this world. But I'm thankful for him. He wasn't able to be here. But again, you know, anything we can do. If you can donate.
If you can donate, that would be $25.
If you can only give $5.
$5.
If you'll go to that link on Highland, Logger, or Grundy County Hope Outreach.
Or call one of those phone numbers. They'll be able to get you in the right direction.
That's right.
Can we give you cash?
You can give cash, check, online, whatever you want to do. Several businesses in Grundy County has been amazing
Really?
during this.
Nice.
And, you know, we doing this, we want to spend as much money in the county because if it leaves Grundy County, it ain't coming back.
Seriously. All right, so real quick, because I'm always looking at the future. You're supposed to have 6 to 9 months of living expenses socked away for times.
But how many actually has that?
Well, I do.
Right.
But should it be a goal to emergency proof, folks?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I said it right before we come on here, and in the near future, even at Highland, we're fixing to start doing that financial. Peace University with Dave Ramsey.
I graduated, man. It's
because
life-changing.
I have not been the best steward when I was in sin and you know going through immaturity, and so I mean
we've all done it.
the Bible teaches for us not to be slave to the lender, and there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
It's a burden on
It's a
people.
burden. And make bad choices.
It causes family problems. It causes so much. And so, yes, if you can get your finances in order, if it's $5 a week, you can put back. Please do. Please do.
Yeah, because a lot of folks we have talked about it's to have our weaknesses displayed in public view across the state that we're just poor people. We're stronger than that.
That's right. And
Greatest county in the state.
Greatest county in the state.
It's a generational cycle that at some point has to be broken.
Have to.
Us adults are too hard-headed sometimes,
Very much
so we've got to start with our young people.
Right.
We got to teach our young people to be proud of where we're from, to be proud of who they are, to be proud for what they do,
Right.
To strive to be able to go and be successful at whatever it is they want to do.
Whatever.
And you know, that's countywide.
Mm-hmm.
And as Tyler just said it, I love to tell people where I'm from.
Heck
I
yeah.
love to tell people that I've lived here my entire life. I love to tell people that I moved away for a year and I hated it and I had to come back as fast as I could.
Me too.
I've lived within a triangle of a half a mile for my entire life, and I love that fact. You know, I lost my grandmother not long ago, but she was on one corner, my mom on one corner, me on one corner. You know, that's been I love that. You know, I love my community. I love Grundy County. I love where we're from, and you know, I'm proud to be from Grundy County. And it's in times like this that people in Grundy County show,
That's right.
what we're all about. And I get it. There's people that does this. Tyler's Church has been a great example. Outreach, as I already said, that they've been doing this year round, day in, day out. We started after COVID and started trying to get on board with this outreach in the last few years, and we just want to keep getting bigger and better at it. Not for us, but for the cause of Jesus Christ. Right. And I want to say this to the folks out there: jump in front of Him. Logger Church in Grootly Logger, just on the side of the highway in 108 in Grootly Logger. You come be with us. We'd love to have you. We have service on Sundays, 10 a.m. Sunday school. Brother Matt Lane's our Sunday school superintendent. He'll appreciate that plug. But get your family in Sunday school.
That's right.
Some of the greatest things that you can ever do is start taking your kids to Sunday school. Then worship service at 11 a.m., 5:30 that evening on Sundays. We have evening worship. Wednesdays, 6:30 p.m., we have church just like we do on Sunday morning. Matter of fact, sometimes our Wednesday evening services are better than our Sunday morning services. So, it's not that we just go in there because it's Wednesday and, no, we have church. And so you're welcome to come be with us. Tonight we're having trunk or treat. We've got it scheduled saying from 5 o'clock, but we know people will come right after school. So just pull in the parking lot there at Logger Church. Not only are we giving away candy, we're giving away some staple items too. We'll have macaroni and cheese cups, Pop-Tarts, applesauce, things like that to give the kids to go along with the candy, because that's anticipating what could or could not happen in the next few days. Let them have something else to sustain them, give them a little treat, get up in the morning, they can eat a Pop-Tart or whatever, And I know it ain't a lot, but, it's a little more than just giving a bag full of candy.
That's so smart. All right, plug yours.
So, for so many years, it seems like, back in the day, and who knows why, the reason was it was North versus South Grundy. We've got a different generation, a different culture that don't even know what that is. My generation don't care. I hate it, actually. It's not, I was born and raised in Palmer, live in Grootly now, but my home, where I spend 90% of my time, is either in Altamont or in Tracy and Mont Eagle. It's not Highland Church versus Logger. I grew up in Logger Church in high school, I guess, and they're part of family. To me, that's where I started out, and but it ain't us against them. It's good versus evil is what it is. And when people, churches, when they get to that understanding, the better off we're going to be. If everybody, there's a reason why Highland Church don't go do outreach in Palmer and Grootly, because that's their area. They need to take care of that. For one, a lot of people, that's a 30, 45-minute drive plumb to Highland. If you're in Palmer and Grootly, we want you to go to Logger.
And poor little Pelham,
but if you're out here, that's the reason we do most of the work in Tracy and Mont Eagle. But go to church somewhere that teaches Jesus Christ. Raise them babies. I wished I'd have been raised in church, from birth up. I wished I'd have raised my kids. Mm-hmm. Some of the same tendencies that I have, I see in my girls, because that's what I projected onto them because of the life that I lived, and so many bad decisions. And I think about my grandbaby now, and I want anything but that in her life. I want her to know nothing but Jesus Christ, because everybody knows we do a huge work in the recovery world. It's a different day and time. People try drugs for the first time and they're dying. First time. And so, the kids is where it's at right now.
Well, the big positive thing that I've seen just from the world view is our young people. It's like almost a knee-jerk reaction. We have a ton of young people.
It's
in the
revival.
It is a revival.
It's revival. We have transitioned our Wednesday nights to Wednesday night youth revival nights because this Wednesday was the first night we've had it, and there was 5 or 6 visitors, and probably 3 out of them praying to give their life to Jesus. I mean, that's where it's at right now, is in the youth. You look at college campuses, it's the youth.
And that is God's blessings right there.
Is.
He let us fall really far.
Yes.
Now it's the rising up.
It is.
That's right.
I love it. All right. Any last words? You didn't plug your Highland Church. What's got going on?
Highland Community Church. We'll come back on and talk about all the stuff that we're doing. We do so much, but we would love to have you on Sunday mornings, 10 a.m. and then again at 11. Sunday nights, our service is at 5. Highland Recovery is at 6 on Monday nights. We move it around the different parts of the community, and then Wednesday nights at 6:30. And so we'd love to have you. We got amazing Sunday school teachers, amazing recovery pastor and youth pastor, and we just love to have you.
Didn't you say one time you got to keep people busy?
You do.
Right.
You got to keep them busy.
Most of the time when you got free time, you get in trouble.
You get in trouble.
Yeah.
I finally got my real ID after some youthful 40-year-old things I didn't take care of in college. We're all idiots when we're young.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, we make bad mistakes, and thank goodness we have training wheels. So let's give it to them.
I want to plug something else real quickly.
You do it.
Tyler mentioned Highland Recovery. I know we're here to talk about food. They do Highland Recovery. Brother John Ross Jones at Bivens Chapel, they got Celebrate Recovery going on now. So you got, again, 2 different areas of the county. You got an opportunity if you're in need as an addict that you can go somewhere on Monday nights and talk to somebody and hopefully get some assistance if need be. You can go to Bivens Chapel for Celebrate Recovery, go to Highland Church for Highland Recovery. So that's 2 options that you have in this community.
Family members. That's a big thing that's a big counseling that we do is with family members, the trauma that's in their life.
It's hard to live with an addict.
And listen, I'm going to say this. I always have to say this, is if you're an addict, call me, reach out to me. We average helping somewhere between 70 and 90 Grundy County citizens every year, send them to 1-year faith-based treatment every year. And we want to help. That's where our heart is. We want to change lives.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, and another topic, while I've got you guys here, that's been popping up on my radar a lot is mental health.
Yeah.
It's huge.
And who knew it was huge until it slapped you in the face?
Well, you've had a generation, multiple generations of drug abuse. Mm-hmm. We all know drug abuse is not good for the health, for the body. Those folks have now had children. Those folks have had children that are now grown that came out of addictive lifestyles, that came out of mamas that was addicted to drugs when they gave birth. All these kind of things. They grew up in an addictive household and all that. Those kids are grown now because that started in the 60s, 70s. Those kids are adults now. The state of everything that's going on in the world, good versus evil, is causing mental issues. So there's so many attributes that goes into the effect, what's affecting mental abuse and mental, clarity, and drug abuse is right there with it, you know. And as Tyler said, I'm not proud of my past. It's part of my testimony. Yeah. It's where I came from. It's the choices I made. Yep. But the days that I done drugs and I bought drugs from people off the street is not the same days that we're living in today.
No.
There's not one time that I went to somebody and I bought drugs that they wanted me to die.
Seriously.
Not one person could I ever say that they would have been happy if I died. They would have been devastated.
Yeah.
That's not today. They could care less. And but all those things are affecting the mental state of our country, and it's just a bad time right now. But God can take care of every bit of that.
He can. I think this is a good step with all of us working together as one to go in that direction.
It's huge. We have more resources available today than ever. And when I grew up, the mindset was give your life to Jesus Christ, and all the problems are gone. And what I learned is I've struggled with mental health over the years because I was an addict. Is that people still deal with mental health issues because of what starts in our childhood. Whether it be being raised up in a broken home or verbally abusive or physically abusive. And I go back to this as men, it's hard for us to admit that we struggle with depression. Depression depression ain't always suicidal thought. Sometimes it's binge eating.
Yeah.
And people, we've got to do a better job, even as pastors, of educating our congregation of what mental health looks like, because we can't address mental health if we don't know what it is. I see, even in my own life, if I ever start going through that time when I'm depressed, call it what it is.
Oh, yeah.
I'm overeating, I'm not exercising, I don't want to do like I normally do. And, if you need help, reach out, what we're saying today.
Yeah, it's just more than we've thought, and COVID, of course, didn't do us any favors.
No.
Our kids had to go through
Yeah.
some weird times, so we're going to have to counterbalance. I think this is a great first step, and we're coming together in this crisis, potential crisis, and we're going to get a true grasp on our needs.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
We're building a base with this organization, and I look for it to grow in the future. My plans is hopefully, I know it's affiliated with our churches, but it can be an independent 501c3 organization that you can make donations to, that we can go to other places and get help. That's down the road, but, we don't want it to just fade away. We want it to be a continued resource, even though our churches are there in every community and our churches all across this county. But this can be a long-term organization that is there, that stands the test of time, that can get assistance where it's needed.
Well, if we could all work together, row in the same direction,
That's
I
right.
think that's a step in the right direction.
So many things in this county can change. I mean, if everybody pulls in the same direction, instead of fussing and arguing and
pitchforks and fire and torches. Yeah, I hear you. Well, I'm so glad you guys come on anytime. Daniel, you're not running for re-election. You can come on anytime. Are you going to run for re-election?
Yes, I am.
All right. So
But since you said that,
yeah,
this has nothing to do.
Yeah.
This is Highland Church.
Although I do, as a citizen, want my people in office to be faith-based.
I agree.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
With that.
And be out working in the community.
That's what I want, is a God-centered, like a Charlie Kirk. If we had our men, 98% of our men were like Charlie Kirk, we wouldn't have any issues.
I agree. You've got someone that you're holding yourself to a higher standard.
Yeah.
It ain't man, it's God who I hold myself to. But yes, I'm running for re-election. I don't, when it comes to church and my job, I'm thankful for it. I don't like mixing the two really far as talking about it. But yes, I am running, and I'm thankful for the job that I have.
Well, you've done great. That's a whole nother topic. Let's get through Halloween and this whatever is going to happen. But me personally, I'm very thankful of y'all as role models of our community doing this and working together.
I hope so. Yes.
So anyway, all right, we're going to send them out to spread joy and sunshine. Go to the Grundy County Hope Outreach. Love that name. Check out the different. We've got. It'll be the communication base for these efforts, and then everyone else's efforts.
Yes.
Right.
And so then we'll be able to, and then I'll look at those, and we'll all coordinate our communication.
Yeah.
And make sure that everybody's taken care of. Any last words?
Next week.
Okay.
Stay tuned on that page. There's going to be a lot more announcements.
And we'll let you'll make all the we'll get all the information to you so you can make the announcements to your viewers. And
happy to, and McCullough.
But there will be a food giveaway next week.
Next week, for sure,
yes.
Food giveaway. All right, super excited. All right, today's our giveaway. So we're going to take a quick break. Thank our sponsors. Love our sponsors. We're going to be right back. And as always, Mountain House in it.
Have a great day.
Hello, this is for all you listeners who worry about and get stressed over the state of our world. May you consider and take comfort and be challenged by Psalm 2. Why do the nations rage and the peoples plot in vain? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, Let us burst their bonds apart and cast away their cords from us. He who sits in the heavens laughs, and the Lord holds them in derision. Then he will speak to them in his wrath and terrify them in his fury, saying, As for me, I have set my king on Zion, my holy hill. I will tell of the decree. The Lord said to me, You are my son, today I have begotten you. Ask of me, and I will make the nations your heritage, and the ends of the earth your possession. You shall break them with a rod of iron, and dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Now therefore, O kings, be wise. Be warned, O rulers of the earth. Serve the Lord with fear, and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and you perish in the way, for his wrath is quickly kindled. Blessed are all who take refuge in him. Hope this encourages, challenges, put your mind at ease. All these nations, they belong to our Lord. I'm J.D. Cantrell, a member at the Monteagle Church of Christ, but really I'm just a guy who loves Jesus and wants to follow after him. May you be.
Tracy Clinic, located at 740 Main Street in Tracy City, specializes in family medicine. Nurse practitioner Devin Land Lampley is now seeing patients. Call today for an appointment at 592-4242. Open 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday. That's the Tracy Clinic, 592-4242.
Sequatchie Valley Electric Cooperative is here to serve you in your business or in your home. Pay your electric bill in the comfort of your own home with SVEC's new online billing service. Wouldn't it be nice to know in advance how much to budget for your electric bill each month? Visit us at one of our convenient offices or go online to www.svalleyec.com. Sequatchie Valley Electric, providing electrical service to over 33,000 homes and businesses in all or portions of Bledsoe, Grundy, Marion, Sequatchie, Coffee, Hamilton, Ray, and Van Buren counties in Tennessee. SVEC, staying up with today and working for tomorrow.
TennCare's new diaper benefit helps our youngest members and their families stay healthy and happy. If your child is younger than 2 and has TennCare or Cover Kids, they can get up to 100 diapers every month at no cost. To get diapers, visit a participating pharmacy. You don't need a prescription. Just show your child's pharmacy card at the counter. For newborns without a card, you can use the parent's pharmacy card. The pharmacy staff will check to see if you qualify and help you get up to 100 diapers for a month. TennCare will cover a variety of diaper brands and sizes to meet your child's needs. You can find a list of covered brands on the TennCare diaper webpage.
Diapers are available at Mike's Pharmacy, located at 740 Main Street in Tracy City. That's Mike's Pharmacy, 592-9190.
Piggly Wiggly, a supermarket chain since 1916, operates more than 600 locally owned stores, including the Mont Eagle location that now stocks the largest selection of fine wine, domestic and import beer in the area. Piggly Wiggly's farm fresh fruit is a sweet deal at everyday low prices. Piggly Wiggly stocks carefully selected, always fresh vegetables from the common to the unusual. All of the organic products we sell meet strict USDA guidelines. The Pig has a large meat department that to this date custom cuts and wraps its pork, chicken, and certified Angus beef to your request. Certified Angus beef brand is a cut above USDA Prime Choice and Select. With a large dairy selection of fresh milk and cheese products and your favorite drink products, you will never go home thirsty from the Pig. Visit the Piggly Wiggly Deli and put in your order for an outstanding selection of cheeses, salads, and deli meat products from Boar's Head brand and more. Be sure to check out our weekly special circular for great deals. That's the Piggly Wiggly of Mont Eagle, Tennessee.
You can tour a cool cave, listen to live music underground, or camp under the stars. It's homegrown fun deep in Grundy County Hills. Check out what's going on at www.thecaverns.com, where the destination becomes the journey. Dr. Eric Scholl of Scholl Chiropractic Clinic is proud to serve our community from his new office at 16 First Street in Mont Eagle, right across the street from DuBose. They still offer trusted, effective care for all ages, including spinal decompression, dry needling, infrared therapy, shockwave therapy, and they even have an x-ray on site. Come see what a difference it makes to feel good again. 931-924-4869 to set up your appointment today. Tracy City welcomes Trackside, open 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner located right across the street from Roundhouse Park in Tracy City. Come join the crew in saying who has more fun than us. Alrighty, I've got the giveaway kind of ready. I did not find out about Tim. So did you hear anything about Tim doing a gift card? Well, anyway, we're doing our normal giveaway here for Halloween. So obviously we ran a little late with the fellas talking about all the cool things. So what we're going to do is just, I'm going to get through my phone calls and then do the giveaway, kind of a really abbreviated portion of our show. So, because it's giveaway day and it's Halloween and it's all of the above. So, and I heard that, we did not win last night in Jackson County. So by the Grundy County Herald, I have everything that I know about going on up until Tuesday. And just buy a Herald, find out what's going on for Halloween. Tons of stuff going on, and now we're going to have tons of stuff going on for getting into the holiday season. But let's just get through Halloween. All right. Yeah, I'm just I got to do Halloween birthdays. I'm so sorry. Let me do Halloween birthdays on the weekend, and then tomorrow. Don't forget to change your time. Fall back, so 1 hour earlier. All right. Giving away the money. Today's birthday is Vanessa Smithia. Hey, that's one of Janie's folks. Marlene Tate. Is that right? Marley Tate. Happy birthday. I've got a memorial anniversary for Leslie. And then let's see if I have anything. Raquel's birthday is on November the 1st, All Saints Day. That's Junior and Frida's baby. And nothing on the Day of the Dead. Well, okay, we got that. Birthdays. And Misty's, or the Mike's Pharmacy's vignette. Is it all Gilligan's Island? Is that what it is? Will be on our Facebook page. So keep that. And flu shots. Get your flu shots at Mike's Pharmacy. Hurry up. Just get it done. If you're older and just want to be just careful, get your flu shots at Mike's Pharmacy. You can get them both at the clinic or the pharmacy that's up. Go over there and just go grab it. All right, here we go. Birthdays, because I did see a couple that I wanted to share. All right, so we got Tina. I love Halloween birthdays. How fun. And Baron Wright will be a Halloween birthday. Tina Haynes Dyer. Happy birthday, Tina. Logan Rhodes. Hey, buddy. Ginger Payne. Jessica Riley. Amanda Bryson Waters. Let's see, coming up on this weekend. 3 days ago. That just keeps on going. Chase Bryant's birthday is tomorrow. Our weather man extraordinaire for GCTV 6. Chase's birthday is tomorrow. Firefighter Kevin Kimberlin. Happy birthday, Kevin. Jenna Amacher. She's a fire sphere. Chris Grooms is tomorrow. Wow. Happy birthday, Chris. We still have to find out what your wrestling name was. Justin Wiedenhammer, Ryan Van Hoosier. Ryan's birthday is November 1st. Catherine Reynolds Stamps. Joy Caldwell. Joy used to be the editor of the Grundy County Herald. Happy birthday, Joy. Candy Balthrop. Sheila Lane. Happy birthday, Sheila. Michael Day. Joey Lutzinger. He married a local girl. Happy birthday, Joey. Gary Howell, he's been on the show before. Sundays, Kirby Crabtree, the Civil War historian extraordinaire. Teresa Morrison. Julie Thomas is Sunday. Rodney Meeks is Sunday. Richard Hubble. Oh, and Becky Byers is on Monday. So we got our birthdays that way. Now I'm going to go to the phones. I swear to you. Here we go. Morning.
How are you, Miss Hale?
What's up, buddy? All right, I've got you down. Anything I need to know real quick?
Well, I just sitting here watching y'all and listening what they're saying. And
Yep, there's going to be, all that turkey or ham giveaway and all that fun stuff. Well, anyway, have a wonderful Halloween if I don't see you, and good luck.
Well, no head rush to me. I'll be here for a few minutes anyway.
All right, buddy. See you. Bye. Morning.
Good morning. How you doing, baby?
Well, Joni, baby, what are you doing?
I'm still trying to get better. I've had this old flu or something other for almost 2 weeks. I can't fight it.
That's ridiculous.
I got some stuff I need to sell.
All right, go for it.
Want to?
Yes, ma'am.
I got 3 new formal dresses that cost over $200 each for $75 each. I have a 10-gallon fish aquarium for $20, and they got a 10-gallon fish aquarium for $20. I got a 10-gallon fish aquarium with a stand for $30.
Gotcha.
I got a baby walker for $8, a baby bathtub for $6, and I have 4 solid wood high back dinette chairs for $60. And if anybody out there has a good running vehicle to give away, I'm in bad need of one. Mine tore up, and it costs more to fix it than it's worth.
I understand that. All right.
And I'm a poor girl. But if anybody out there that's got a big heart and's got 2 or 3 vehicles and don't want one of them, give me a call at 924-2294. You'd bless me, and you'd get a blessing, too.
All right. Thank you, Joni.
Baby.
Yes, I see you, baby. Yeah, everybody's got that little yuckies. Morning.
Morning, Ivor.
Hey, Granny. What's going on?
Well, nothing much. I just want to know, when are they giving away that food bank?
There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of dates that's coming on. The first one is November the 8th.
Okay.
And just keep, does your daughter have Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep updated on Grundy County Hope Outreach Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
And they're going to do several of them.
Yeah, that's right. I've still got that hospital bed. If anybody needs one, I'll just take whatever they want to give me for it.
Whatever they
Get
just,
off my porch.
you just get it off the porch. Oh wait, we have a new number, don't we?
Yeah.
All right, so it's 635. Hold on. 635 8813.
Yes.
635-8813. All right, and give her a holler. All right, Miss Elledge, I got you down. Happy Halloween.
You too.
All
Bye-bye.
right, bye, sweetheart. 8813. 635-8813. I'm going to have to put that in my head. Morning.
Register me.
Hey, Miss Dola, I got you. Happy Halloween.
Thank you.
You too. Have a wonderful one, sweetheart. Morning.
Good morning.
Hey.
I just want to say that I researched and studied and asked questions of many people, and I'm talking about research theology books of top theologians of some top churches for the meaning of imputed and imparted righteousness.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm thankful that the Holy Spirit led me to the scriptures that revealed it, and it's on my profile page on my Facebook.
And you'll find it. All right, let's talk about it on Monday, too.
Okay.
Happy Halloween. See you. Bye. Morning.
Good morning, Ava.
Hey, got you down.
All right. Thank you, lady.
Bye,
Have a good weekend.
You have a wonderful weekend, sweetheart. Morning.
Good morning.
Hello, Leslie. Hate to do it to you. I think we're just going to do our drawing today.
Well, what churches are going for that, helping people on staff and stuff like that?
All right, so they're forming Lager Church and Highland Church are combining, and they started Grundy County Hope Outreach. But all churches, they're wanting all churches to come together and be at one place for that.
Where are they going to be at?
Well, they're going to announce it on their Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
So the first giveaway is going to be on the 8th.
On the 8th.
Yep, that's it. And then they've got several others planned. So, but the 8th is the very first one. And so they're going to make that announcement here shortly of where it's going to be at and time and all that.
Okay. Well, I got a son, his family's on that SNAP.
Right.
They're scared that they ain't gonna be able to make it this month or this following month.
Yeah. Well, and that's what the churches are all rallying together to make sure that no one in Grundy County will be that will get everyone through.
That'd be great.
Yep.
You know, it's wonderful.
Yep. Well, that's the church's job, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what people are supposed to do. Every county ought to do that if they want.
Well, and let them do whatever they want. Grundy County is going to be different.
Yeah, Grundy's the best county in Tennessee.
Amen, sir. And we're not going to let our people suffer. People are going to have to help themselves, but we're going to help them, and they may not get $12 iced teas, but no one's going to go hungry.
A lot of people got kids that can't do that.
I know.
They're at school and everything.
I know. I think everybody in Grundy County is working together to make sure that doesn't happen.
That's good. I told them I'd have the best I could, but I couldn't do a lot myself, you know.
We can all do just a little bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, that's the deal, and we're just going to get through this together.
All right, then.
All right, Les, I appreciate I got you down, and we're doing our giveaway. You have a wonderful weekend, sir, and happy Memorial anniversary. Thinking about you during your anniversary today.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. I'll talk to you soon. Morning.
Morning, Michelle.
Oh, Alice. How are we, honey?
Have a good one, baby. Go ahead and read us for me.
I'm doing it, girl. You never know. Are you doing okay?
So.
All right. All right. What about your son?
How's he going? They're calling him every day, wanting him to get back down there to St. Thomas.
And he's still saying no.
Yeah. Oh, my, it's complicated.
I know it all. I hear you. Well, we're definitely praying about it, and I've got you registered. I'm so glad you called.
No, thank you, honey.
All right. You have a wonderful weekend, honey.
You too, dog.
Bye. And I may talk to you. Morning.
Good morning, sunshine. Register me.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Anything I need to know today?
Nothing that I can think of. Happy Halloween.
Happy
and
Halloween.
Have a blessed day, a blessed weekend.
You have a blessed day and a weekend. And maybe I'll talk to you. Say bye. Love it. All right. Who wants to call again? Who wants to make a final call? Here we go. Oh, so much going on. Like I said, I have no earthly idea. This is the deadline. Our people aren't getting paid. They're on furlough. It is tough times. But I must believe that we are here for a reason, and we have got to do a reset on our current government structure. It's just not working. And so let's just make sure, and all of us who voted for this, the reality is could be here. So let's take care of our own. Let's make sure none of our people go hungry. I almost feel like I need to do a shipment of beans. All right, here we go. 425s. I did not find out about Tim if he left a gift card. So if he comes Monday, well, he will be here on Monday for Medicare Monday. Maybe we'll do a giveaway then, right? Because it's a gift card. It's not like it's a Halloween basket. So maybe that's what we'll do. I didn't drop one. All right, here we go. I get my sheet here. You know how I feel about these giveaways. I feel like they are divine. This is our October 31st. The people who need it get it. So here we go. And everybody watch it. If you need the number for that, if you get on that list and you don't do Facebook, you don't do that Google form, give Katrina or Shasta a call and get on the list if you know someone that needs. What are the needs during this period? All right, here we go. And Joni Baby needs a vehicle. If someone has an extra vehicle, 9242. All right, here we go. I'm doing it. All right, our first winner.
Oh.
The first winner, Lily.
Yeah, I figured about time.
Oh, you have not won in a minute, have you?
Oh, I think I did a couple months ago, about around June, July, I think it was.
Yeah, you won in June. So, yeah, it's been a hot minute. All right, Lee Bowers from Steven and Iva, $25. What time are you going to be at Mike's Pharmacy? You want to do 1? All right, we're going to do 1 o'clock. So he will be there. What time do they go to lunch at?
I think they'll go out around 12:50.
At 2 o'clock? Yeah, because they'll be at lunch. Yeah, okay. All right, so we're going to do be there by 2 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll be there around after 2 anyway, or after.
Well, that's perfect. We just want to be realistic because they go to lunch at that time. So, and it's Halloween and all of that. So let's just do 2 o'clock.
Yeah, no, I can't 2 o'clock. It's fine with me.
Yeah, all right, buddy. All right, well, you have a wonderful, congratulations. Wonderful Friday, Halloween, all of that.
Yeah.
All right, I got to go. See you, bye. All right. La, la, la. Who's our next one?
I can't believe this.
I swear to goodness, Diane, what, twice this month?
Well, no, I won the last 3 times.
Well, I know, but you only called like twice this month.
No, I might have about 3 or 4.
Maybe you had 3 or 4. All right, so whatever. You have won every single time. 1, 2. Look at that.
Oh.
You have been living a blessed existence. Well, the good Lord wants you to have it, and you're going to do it. Stephen is going to be at Mike's Pharmacy after 2.
After 2, okay.
All right, congratulations. Happy Halloween.
You too.
I love it. Love it. All right, let me write this down. Diane. All right. Oh, and Sherry stopped by. Miss Sherry stopped by yesterday and dropped off some wonderful, got some pickles, some homemade pickles, and some homemade jelly on 2 different kinds, and a cool red, white, and blue hat. It was so great. So thank you so much, Miss Sherry, for my yummies. You know I love that. All right, let me get Diane here. All right, we got 2 more. Here we go. Yeah, Diane. Didn't Diane win? Was it 4th of July? Did she win 2 on 4th of July? I think she's had the biggest streak that we've had so far. I think she's had. So, way to go. All right, here we go. Next one.
Hello.
Guess who won $25?
It's about time I won something.
It has been a hot minute.
I want something from Misty.
Oh, that's right. Misty loves you. That's right. Well, I love you too. And Stephen will be at Mike's Pharmacy after 2 o'clock today.
Okay, hon.
Congratulations.
Thank you. You have a great week.
You have a great week. Oh, his anniversary. Remember, how many years has it been since Leslie's wife passed? It's been a couple years. All right, last one. Here we go. I don't want to look. All right, here we go.
Hello.
Guess who won our final $25?
Oh, great. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you to Stephen.
I'm telling you, congratulations. It's divine. You know how it is.
Oh, yes, it has to be.
But anyway, Stephen will be at Mike's Pharmacy after 2 o'clock today.
Okay.
Congratulations, honey.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
This surprised me.
I know. See, bye. Wow. Okay, so that's it. I hope you guys go out there and spread joy and sunshine wherever you go. I will be in Tracy from 4 to 6 at my office. I think I'm going to give away my sunglasses from the 4th of July. And maybe I'll go. I don't know if I'm going to give candy or water. I don't know. But anyway, over at the visitor center, the tourism office right there, I think I might even play one of our clips there in there. So anyway, you guys go out there, just have a wonderful time, and starting tomorrow and on, we're going to be okay. That's just the bottom line. We're going to be okay. So let's take care of each other, and we're going to get our way through this. We're going to love our way through this. That's it. That's my message for today. As always, thanks for watching Morning on the Mountain. I'll see you on Monday. And Big Tim will be here on Monday for Medicare Monday. See ya.